Yeah, well, this game is the free game this month here in September 2023. When we are playing this, we are from MyGamer.com, by the way. Go there, put us in your favorites. You can follow me on Twitter at ZachGaz, ZACKGAZ. And I never really got into Saints Row. I know we've streamed a few of them over the years, and I know you're a big fan of this series. Not that I don't like it. I just never really kind of got around to playing it. I know it's just like a crazy, ridiculous Grand Theft Auto, open world kind of game. Sure, oh, sure, yeah. Mhm. Sure. And is this you were saying it's sort of like a reboot of the first game, but not really? Mhm. Mhm.
I could put this to good use.
Hmm. Mhm. Hmm. So my question would be is if you were to go back and play Saints Row 1 now today, would that hold up at all? Do you
Check
think it
this
would
out.
hold up? If you played the original? S Saints Row 1, that was on what? PS3? 360? I think it was 3 I think it was the 360 PS3 era. Because how many? There's what Saints Row 5 now, like 4. Oh, that's right. I think we maybe streamed get. Yeah, 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 yeah. D- Quick. Wasn't that THQ? What I think what those or Violition or something like I can't remember now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're talking the public. Okay. Yeah. I'm not. I thought it was THQ, but I'm not 100% sure on that. What's on your head, by the way? Is that one of those drinky cups? The beer cups? I remember when I remember when we played, maybe it was Saints Row 3 or 4, or even Get Out of Hell when we played that when that first came out. Like you were running around, your guy had like high heels on and like a moo or something, like just the most ridiculous outfit of all time. Is there an overall
There you are.
story in this? Like, is there like a main overall bad guy that you got to go stop, or is it pure nonsense? Just do a bunch of ridiculous. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, so it's the same guy. So you can. It's the same. Ah. Mhm.
Nice pick.
Mhm. And why is that? Is it just not polished? Is it buggy? It's just not fun? Hmm. Mhm.
I need to stop this. I'm gone.
Would you say it is better or worse than, say, Saints Row, 2 or 3? Like, where does it rank among? Okay. So better than 1, but not as good as, say, 2 or 3. Okay. Mhm. Y Mhm.
En el lugar de la noticia.
Let me ask you this question. Do you think it is a good, worthy, free game to be one of the free PlayStation giveaway games from, even those game came out? A good free game?
That's a keeper.
Yeah. Mhm.
Noticias Star Register. Reportaje de Juana Villalobos.
Mm. I'm gonna look this up, yeah. Saints Row. Oh, it was Deep Silver was the publisher, and the developer was Violition, so I was half right. Yeah, Deep Silver. Yeah, 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 yeah. That you are correct. In May 2021, Deep Silver and Koch Media, part of the Embracer Group since 2018, announced that Free Radical Design had been refounded. Work on a new part of the Time Splitter series is to begin before 2021. In November 2022, Violation was transferred to Gearbox, another company under the Embracer Group. Mhm.
I'm vibing with this.
Welcome to the Grand Prix by Louis Welch Mullane. To learn more about the history of street art in Santo Ileso, visit Beware the Grizzly Bear in Old Town. Listen to every panel at both sites to win a prize.
I feel like you got kind of two sides of a coin. You got people who love Grand Theft Auto, and then you got people who love Saints Row, but they don't mix. Am I wrong on that? Like, you're not really going to see Saints Row's player maybe checking out Grand Theft Auto as much, and vice versa. What is that? Am I stupid by saying that? Hmm.
Should I shop or
Hmm. Yeah. They've been free on like the like the free Xbox games of the month. I want to say like one of them has been at least free at some point. So yeah, they've been around, and yeah, but you can get them on sale, like you said, $5 or $10 or whatever, cheap. I've seen them for cheap. So they just want you to have a good time and have fun and be ridiculous. That's a good way around it, or a good excuse, yes. Hmm. I think. Well, don't these games have a multiplayer component to it too? Because you can play like 4 players online and just cause like crazy mayhem that way. So no, I mean it's just I know that like these open world games can get like Crackdown is better with friends. Like that's kind of the turn. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I like open world games that actually like have the lines on the road, like where you're driving, like the purple lines here versus just like, because this way you're just looking at the mini map versus looking at the actual road, and then you're like missing the whole game. Hmm. Do you think they would have been better instead of like making this kind of like reboot reimagining? Would they have been better to like HDify 2 or 3? Hmm. What if they remade 1, 2, and 3 in one bundle and charged $60 for it?
Need a spy taken out?
Shh, they could be listening.
Okay.
So, during my Ancient Astronaut podcast last week, I picked up a code
Yeah.
message by a Russian or a
Mhm.
North Korean or Canadian spy.
Right.
I know it sounds crazy.
It sure does.
Our national security is on the line here.
So,
Track the signal to
yeah.
the spy's hideout.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Yeah, so maybe not remake, but like HDify, which is, remaster it and can bundle the 3 games together. Like remake is a completely different. Yeah.
Let's have a look around.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to check it out myself. It's one of those games that's like, I should just play this for an hour just so I can like kind of see what's going on. It is the free game. I did actually just click on it yesterday
Locked.
just to
Don't know
claim
what
it. I didn't
anyone's
download
home.
it or
You sure
anything
this is the
because
place?
speaking just real
Absolutely.
quick,
Well, I
I
don't see
think actually
anything out of the
starting
ordinary.
today at the time
Maybe
of this
I thought it was
stream
a
is the
trailer or
day
something.
that
I'll check.
Sony increased the cost of PlayStation Plus. And I think everything when all the tiers went up like $20 to $30. So yesterday I bought one more year of the current tier that I'm at, before the price went up. So I'm basically kicked out until like 2.5 years or something like that. Cause you can go up to like 3 years into the future. So I was like, well, I'm going to get this now. And so I don't have to pay more later. I'm going to load up while I can. It went up a lot too, like 20 to $30 when the thing was already no, it was $60 for the lowest tier. They call it Essential now. That's the one that I got, where you can play online, you get cloud saves, you get the free games, a few other things, blah blah blah. It's nothing like their version of the Game Pass where you can play games and stream games and stuff like that. That's at those higher tiers. But yeah, the lowest tier went up $20, so it's now $80 a year. And then the other ones went up uh I think $30 a year. So like the $150 one is like $180, something like that, which is a lot. That was the middle one. So the middle one was like there was 60, I think it was 120, and then 150, I think, and then those other two tiers went up a good 20, if not $30. I know that the highest tier went up $30. So yeah, it just went
That
up.
looks
So
sketchy.
that's why I claimed my free Saints Row because
Jesus, it
because
just blew up.
Booby traps. You
because I
see,
wanted to
I was right.
buy the one
Okay,
more
so
year
maybe
while
you're
I
onto
can at the
something here.
lower price.
Of course I am. Everything I believe is true.
Someone's camping
I
up on
also
that
found
hill.
out because
Is
I
it
went
the
to
spy?
GameStop
Seeing as
and I
this
was like,
should be,
hey, I want to
yes.
use this gift
Okay,
card
take them
and
out.
buy a PlayStation Plus subscription. And the dude at GameStop was like, oh, yeah, Sony stopped doing those cards. Like you go to like the checkout counter, just like those like credit card things that are just like hanging there. He's like, Sony stopped doing those about a year ago, which makes sense. I didn't realize it at the time because they now have to make three of those cards, three different tiers with like a 1 month, 3 month,
Move
6 month.
now.
So right there alone, they'd have to make like 9 different cards versions. And so I'm sure they just don't want to do that anymore. So because that's just like a lot to print and manage and maintain and make codes and stuff like that. You exactly. I saw the 3 month ultimate at GameStop,
Son,
but they didn't even have 6 months or
All
12 months. So
those
like
trolls who
if
make
you
fun
want
of
to get
me
a
can
subscription,
eat it.
you have to go directly from Sony and like buy it right from your console or like, the PlayStation store on the computer. But there's no more buying it in the store, which means it's never really going to go on sale again. Because like you wait for Black Friday, that was always the deal. Like you can get your $60 subscription for $40 a year, and that's when you would load up. Same thing with Xbox. But now all that's gone. You can only get 3 months does nothing for me. Like that's kind of stupid. Like I just want to buy 1 year at a time. So I feel like it was only a matter of time before the price went up, but I didn't expect it to be like one, so much. And then two, like they just announced it. They're like, yeah, it's going up next week. Like they gave everybody a week and the one day was like Labor Day. So like no stores were open. Like even if you wanted to buy like a $10 or $50 PlayStation card to like credit your account, you had one less day to do that. But here we are. Oh, yeah, no, this is just like, hey, prices of everything are, yeah. Or we're making, yeah, we're, yeah, yeah. You know what, the streaming we're making better. Like it's going to be like beta 2.0. We're not going to fully release it yet, but beta still works pretty damn good, and we made it even a little bit better. Oh, Exactly. Yeah, it's weird because just like you said, Sony is doing well this console generation. A lot of the PS4 games compatible on PS5, so they're even still like digging in that well. But give me raise it $10. No, $20 just seems like a lot to me. But yeah, or like you said, you know what? But for the next 3 months, we're going to give you one additional game, free PlayStation, something. But like you said, yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, this has been Saints Row this week, and you could follow us at mygamer.com. Check us out, put us in your favorites. We are covering the games that nobody else is covering, the topics that nobody else is covering. And then you can follow me on Twitter at ZackGaz, ZackGaz. And until next time, thank you for watching and game on.